What is up, guys? Gaming HD here. Today, sorry, I'm a little sick. I will not be playing any Heartstone, but I will show you kinda a quick tip on deck building. Now, I'm not like a pro when it comes to making decks or an expert, but you know, after a few tweaks and stuff, I've kind of made a pretty solid deck with my Shaman. And so far, I mean, I played 4 games today and I won 3 out of 4. So that's a pretty good ratio, especially if I was in an arena and you know I got lucky with a Shaman and I got most of the cards that I like. It'd be kind of the same situation. But during the constructive mode, I was able to you know, face off pretty good players. I mean, they were not a noob or like a starter, but they were pretty skilled and I beat them. So my deck for my Shaman, which is called the Gios deck, I have 1 Ancestral Healing, which restores a minion to full health and give it a taunt. So that's especially good if I have a minion of high level, such as this one, which is a 7/8, but it already has taunt. So I'm trying to skip through the page, and I have a lot of pages, lots of monsters. So monsters like these with high health and attack give it taunt. So especially a monster like this with an 8/8, I got a legendary through a pack. You know, if it was low on health, or if I kind of knew the enemy was trying to take it out, just give it full health and give it taunt, and that's a bigger threat now because they are forced to attack this sea giant. Legendary is beautiful though. And also I got legendary. I think it's legendary epic. No, legendary. No, epic. Gold. Yeah, gold stealth as well. This is legendary. Earth shock. I use this to it silence a minion and deal 1 damage. So it's always good to just if the minion has I don't know 6 health and you get rid of 5 of it and use this just to get rid of it. It's pretty good. I might remove this and put something else in it. I'm not too sure, but if anybody has a suggestion on what else to put in, maybe I could do another Central Healing or Lightning Bolt. So I might get rid of this. Yeah, I'll probably get rid of this and put another Lightning Bolt, most likely, now that I think of it. Force Lightning, it deals 2 damage to 2 random enemies. Overload, when you see that, if you're not too familiar with Shaman, it's basically if you have 7 mana crystals and you use one of this, 2 of them is not available next turn. So you kind of start off with 5 then instead of 8. But it's not too bad. I mean, it does 2 damage to 2 random enemies, so that's quite significant, especially if you have 2. Lightning Bolt, deal 3 damage, only has 1 overload. The Rock Biter weapon, it's good. It gives a friendly minion +3 attack that turn, so that's definitely good, especially for a monster like Stormwind Champion. Give it 6, it has 12 damage, and that's almost half of someone's life. The Leaper Gnome, yeah, I think so. He's not a bad monster. It's good because you can deal 2 damage and only costs 1 mana crystals. Plus, it only once it's dead, it does 2 extra damage to the enemy hero, so that's pretty good. Wind Fury, that's also good. I have 2 of them, so if I have 2 high monsters, put that on and it just becomes really strong. Fairy Dragon, I use this because it has a decent amount of health and good attack. Plus, it can be targeted by spells or hero power, so that's good. Token, I use this totem to put in the middle of any essential monsters with a high attack or yeah, basically high health, and gives an additional 2 more attacks. That's really good. Feral Spirit, I use this in case I'm in a bad situation and I really can't get out of it until a few more turns. So I summon 2/3 Spirit Wolves with taunt, and it costs 2 overloads, but it's not too much. Hex, that's like the same thing as Polygraph for the Mage, except the Mage would cost 1 more, so this is nice. Mana Tide Totem, I use this because I draw 1 more card at the very end of my turn, so usually the enemy player will take it out next turn anyway, no matter what, but it's good for your first turn. Summon a boar, so I get 2 monsters. The Shattered Sun Cleric, I get an additional 1/1 to any of my monsters. Tauren Warrior, Enrage +3 attack, so if I get hit by it, I get 3 more attack. Plus, it's really good if I have a monster like this and give it +1, and then just kind of upgrade the health for it. Unbound Elemental. This is really good if you use overloads. So any ones of these, for each one I use, I get +1 on it. So let's say if I use 2, I get 4 and 6. That's really good. I draw 1 card. Very good. Leroy Jenkins. This card is actually it's more of a finishing blow. You would not want to use it at the early or mid game because the enemy gets 2 whelps. So next turn they can just use those 2 and get rid of your Leroy Jenkins. You do get charged, so if you plan on killing the enemy on 1 turn, then you have to use it on essential timing. So for me, last game I played against Hunter. He had 14 health, but I had Wind Fury and Leroy Jenkins and another monster, so I did 12 damage plus my boar. So I took the player out, and it was good. Shield Master, I can't say the first name, Senjin, but it has a decent amount of attack and good health, and it has taunts, so that's why I use it. Twilight Drake, if I have a lot of cards in my hand, which I might get rid of this because at most times I won't, because I'll try to use as many as I can, try to finish the game. So I might remove this and put something else essential, possibly another 4 or a charge character like this. Assassin, this is very good. Stealth mode, they can't attack it. +7 attack. So if I use Wind Fury and I use the axe, so it's +3 damage, I can do 20 damage total, which is good. I also tested it out. I try to put the 0 mana thing into it and heal it and give it a taunt. But since it's in stealth mode, it cannot be attacked still, and a taunt does not work. So it's I feel like they should make a rule or like make so the card won't use on it, because it's kind of like you're giving it taunt but you can't use it for taunt. So yeah, the Stormwind Champion, this is very good for +1/+1, so especially for this one I get 8 and 6. And if I had Wind Fury and I give it the axe +6, I would do 14 damage. That'd be almost all of his life if I attacked. Plus my Sea Giant, which is cost 1 less mana for each other minion on the battlefield. So if he has 3 and I have 4, that's already 7, and it takes only 3. So that's very essential. So this is my Shaman deck. I hope I explained it pretty right. It's pretty aggressive deck. It's more of when you get 1 Wind Fury and you get, oh, I think I missed a card. Bloodlust. Give your minions +3 attack. That is the most OP'est thing. I only have 1 because I just do. I have quite a good amount of taunts. And which card I was gonna get rid of? The Twilight Drake. Oh yeah. So this is more of early game. You won't do as much, but after you get to your 6th to 7th mana crystal, then you can just start popping up lots of minions out. And if you have Bloodlust, use that turn, get a Wind Fury, and just deal all damage. But if you're fighting a mage, then you gotta be more careful. It's mainly be more of the taunt person. So if you're playing a Shaman, be careful of mages. So you don't want to get rid of the mage as fast as possible, or use lots of taunts. Which this one has 8 health and taunt. This one has 4 health and taunt. This one has 5 health and taunt. So try to waste his fireballs, try to waste his fire strikes, pyroblast, anything. It just is polymorph. Same thing as Hex, but polymorph just gives it 1/1. Hex is good as well. This is my deck. I hope you guys enjoy it. I have lots of other decks. I have a custom mage, I have another mage, paladin, rogue. I like the druid and the shaman the most. I don't know about the mage. I do like the mage, but I'm just not very good at it. So if you guys have any suggestions on how to make a good mage deck, or if you guys just can link a video of your mage build and see how it works for you, I'll try it out and everything. I hope you guys like this video. Comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this. I hope you all have a nice day.